Terry McLaurin last season had 79 receptions on 132 targets, 1,002 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Thoughts on Terry McLaurin?
Terry, for the course of his career, has lived in this wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 fringe territory. So, because of that, I'd tell you that he's going a little low. Like, I think this would absolutely be his floor. Wide receiver 32 would be his worst finish in his career. Yes, they're getting a new quarterback in there, but I think it's also new life in Washington here a little bit. So, I like Terry more this year than I have in years past. Now I think he's undervalued. So this is why I like Terry McLaurin. Um, another guy, I think him and Chris Godwin could have eerily similar stats when it's all said and done with. And the good thing is in Washington, he's kind of clearly the alpha in Washington, where Chris Godwin is obviously going with Mike Evans, and my stamp of approval for Terry McLaurin this year. I think you have some built-in value with where his draft stock is currently.
He is kind of consistently in that, back end wide receiver 2 at the most, most seasons when they finish up there. And what you're going to get out of Terry McLaurin is very much in that 130 target range, right around 80 receptions, right around 1,000 to 1,100 yards, and 4 to 5 touchdowns. Right, like that's where you can kind of almost pencil him in at. And I think that we're going to see something very similar to that again this year. So I do think that you're right with the fact that there's some baked in value here when it's all said and done. And at probably worst case, you're drafting him at the floor there. So there's certainly some value here.